in the culture debate, we kind of talk about what's going on in the news and politics and things like that. I believe that the most important place to talk about those things is the church. Some people believe that the church should never talk about politics or government or whatever. That's fine if that's what you believe. It's just we do it here because this is it's one of the most important things for us to have is a biblical lens to see everything in the world through. So there's in this past few weeks, we've had many people, Christian leaders, who have died. We have just yesterday we found out about Voddie Baucham, John MacArthur, James Dobson, Charlie Kirk, obviously, which affected all of us. But each of these men, in different ways, has shaped culture. They've shaped Christian culture. They've shaped families. Even like James Dobson I think he was 89 years old, and he was still mentoring young men in their 20s, which is phenomenal. We have to make sure that we are people as well that are investing in the younger generations. These men, their influence was strong in the culture, and it was because they were willing to speak truth to things when other people would shy away, or other people are worried about their platform, or other people are worried about losing influence. These guys were willing to step up and stand out. So we need to be people, Christians today in this world, we need to be people that are not concerned about our legacy in our reputations, but what we're concerned about is our legacy in our relationships. Because of all the things we have on planet Earth, the only thing that we get to take with us to eternity is our relationships. And so we need to make sure that we're investing in those relationships. What is it? What's the legacy that you're leaving for your spouse, or for your kids, or for your church, or your neighbors, or your coworkers? We need to be investing in relationships that last, so that when you're gone, people will say what you left behind, and it will be a good legacy. Amen? All I want people to say about me is, that dude loved Jesus. That's all. If you say, and people are going to say some things. Okay? Y'all can believe them or not. I don't care. Just as long as everyone knows that I love Jesus, as messed up as I was. So we need to ask, will people remember our faith and what we were really about? Will people remember our kindness and our courage and our willingness to speak truth to power, to be humble, but also at the same time to be bold? Because that's what I want people to say about me. Amen? The other thing I want to talk about from culture this week is there was a shooting up in Dallas that was another political violence situation. You would think after what happened with Charlie Kirk that the media and politicians would say, hey, we probably need to back off of all of this rhetoric. We need to pump the brakes. But that is not what is happening. They're actually turning up the heat even more. No matter where you stand on either side of any of these issues, what we're seeing is that the mainstream media is turning up the heat, and they're making us even more divided. So we as Christians need to be people that are looking for the truth in every single thing. We need to hold the line, right? Some of you are very familiar with that phrase. We need to hold the line. We need to be people that are standing up for truth no matter what. No matter if it's left or right. It's not left against right anymore, guys. It is right against wrong now. And so we need to be speaking truth. We need to be speaking things that are right no matter what. Amen?